Hey YouTube, welcome back to... I'm Ian. That's Sherry. We're back reacting to The Sopranos, Season 4, Episode 3, titled Christopher.
Okay, I kind of assume this is going to be
Chris might be
the talk, maybe the care. I don't know.
Big deal in this episode, I guess. Last episode was a lot of tension rising, a lot of issues. We had some tension between Tony and Sil. We had tension with Carm, Tony, and Meadow. We saw Adriana get picked up by the FBI. So I guess she's going to be an informant now of some sort.
Yeah.
It's looking bad for a lot of people. There are some problems with Chris as the acting capo while Paulie's in jail, and he was already creating some issues. He was stealing from the work site. It's feel like it's gonna be a rough season. I think just like a lot of problems.
We're just getting started.
We didn't see Junior at all last episode. I don't think.
No,
we didn't.
Not this one. No.
I think we saw AJ for like 1 second.
I don't remember.
He came out and asked if he could get off the internet because he wanted to use
right.
it. He was just like got pissed off.
Are you still on the internet? Yeah.
So he's getting kind of pushed to the side now.
Yeah.
Meadow said she was going to Europe, but it looks like she's now registering for classes. I guess.
Which is probably a better thing.
Smart move, yeah. I think at the end of the day, Meadow's a smart person. She knows.
I'm not saying she should never go to Europe, but probably this is not the
you got to
moment.
plan it. You can't just buy a ticket and go and think it's going to work out.
I want to forget about the world behind me, because otherwise we'd all be picking up.
Well, she was saying she was upset about Jackie Jr.'s death, which I'm sure she is.
Oh, I'm sure.
But I think there's also a part manipulation.
Well, she's using it. She's definitely using it, but I definitely feel like if in real life,
it had to affect her.
It would affect her, and then you know that your father,
dad was somehow involved in it.
Yeah, I mean that's
you don't know the exact, but you know somehow this lifestyle is part of is all intertwined into this, and you're now really forced with that fact. I guess that people close to you can be hurt because of
her
this
mom
life.
because she feels like she should have done.
Well, that's what at the end when they were when Carm was in the bath and Tony was brushing his teeth, and she said she blames me. That's what she's talking about. She blames me for staying with somebody who's in the mafia who would subject their family to this lifestyle, which I mean is fair to an extent. I don't know
how much
Tony, how old were they when they
once you got married, once you do this, you don't know what you're getting into a lot of times until you live it, and then you're.
I guess she was almost probably like, I'm not gonna say like Adriana, but it's sort of a similar situation perhaps where you don't have anything else to fall back on. You have.
And you're young, and you're probably in love, and the whole lifestyle looks good.
Yeah, it's cool. It's fun, right? You don't understand the full depth of it and what it entails, and now you're dealing with all the consequences.
She would probably not picked it now, but she's in it. This would not be the love of her life.
Now,
she would be like, I want you now, but.
But I mean, she at this point, I would say Carm is fully culpable and accepting of the lifestyle. Otherwise, she's been warned by many people. She had that one therapist pretty much flat out lay it out for her. If you stay, you are part of the life like that. You're choosing that. So I think at this point it is.
Yeah.
And I guess that might be where her tension with Tony is coming in, and where you can tell she seems more down. Like I don't know, like she's not. I guess it's all getting wrapped up into it. There's no way out. You did choose this. This is the life. So I don't know. Still got money issues, it seems like. A lot more issues coming. So I don't know. We got Christopher on this episode. And I don't know where we'll go, but we will find out.
Blue moon in your eyes.
I wonder why Melfi recommended that psychiatrist.
The same thing, like
because she had to have known. Again, with the one she recommended to Carm.
Yeah.
Is she like trying to?
I don't.
Listen to this shit. Council of Indian Affairs has announced plans to disrupt Monday's Columbus Day Parade in Newark. Apology.
Stop blowing your nose. I want to hear this.
Council members quote, in protest of Columbus's role in the genocide of America's native peoples, unquote. plan to begin a death watch tomorrow over the statue of Columbus in Christopher Columbus.
Christopher Columbus. Not Maltasanti, I guess is what we're talking about this episode.
They want to paint Columbus as a slave trader instead of an explorer.
You gotta admit, they did get massacred, the Indians.
He made up for it.
And now they got the casinos.
Oh my
We have to work our balls off for. I wouldn't mind sitting on my ass all day, smoking mushrooms and collecting government checks.
I'll tell you what it is. It's anti-Italian discrimination.
Then call it the Day of Italian Pride.
But I never liked Columbus. In Napoli, a lot of people are not so happy for Columbus. Because he was from Genova. The north of Italy always have the money and the power. Even today, they put up their nose at us like we're peasants.
Oh, wow. That's something I didn't know.
I'm gonna take action here.
Take action.
Furio Junta just bought himself a little house in Nutley. He is so gorgeous. I'm surprised nobody snapped him up yet.
I think he should lose the ponytail.
You do? I think it looks great on him.
They all like him.
300.
That's all, bitch. Oh, get you back to the street hole.
Oh, this is so her.
Oh my god. What's going on?
Mama's little hooah. You out, bitch.
How do they do this and not crack up laughing?
Hello. Oh, no. Hi, Ro. How are you? What? I can't hear you too good. No. Yeah, me too. Bye.
Ay, ay, ay.
We're so naughty.
She's a freak.
Do this with Ro on the phone.
She is a real freak.
We're so wacky.
We're wacky, all right.
Oh my.
Tacky wacky.
Listen, John. I just want to say, I hope your feelings weren't hurt too bad, and that it never got back to the missus.
Fuck you talking about?
You didn't hear the joke about Ginny?
Holy.
They called just for this.
The problem is the carpenters are carrying sheetrock and materials. So we ain't getting what we expected to be getting.
Minimally expected.
Have Mazzarone hire more laborers off the books.
Nobody's talking to you. Tony, it's come to our attention you bought property around Frelinghuysen Avenue.
So?
You did it with inside knowledge from Ron Zellman.
Come to your attention from where?
That property's hot because of the Esplanade. We share the Esplanade. We share Zellman.
Oh.
The Soprano family's going to benefit from it. Then Carmine feels we should have too.
Okay, we'll work something out.
Tony, Furio's here. I love those.
Most was your broker. Let's look at your current allocation. At Schwab, we.
I got
Dangerous
pictures of my new
game.
album.
Oh, let me see.
I don't know that he's catched on.
Anthropology at Rutgers University and spokesman for the
Montel
anti-Columbus.
Williams.
Mr. Philip L. Donati, who is the
I just remember watching him with Sylvia Brown.
I
all the
know,
time.
and she really had me believe in her, but that's a whole other.
Such festivities are deeply offensive to us.
These are pretty broad charges. All I know is Italian Americans are extremely proud of Christopher Columbus.
Now, if you people want to make it an Italian pride parade, we have no problem with that.
Take my grandparents. Two simple people from Sicily who braved the perilous Middle Passage
Whoa, Middle Passage? That's the term for the slave trade. We're talking 300 years of slavery here.
Nah.
Oh.
Ay, ay, ay.
We should go. The guy's going to be at the other place.
Thank you for the cookies. Take a stroop.
Uh-huh.
Next case on the calendar, United States of America versus Corrado John Soprano et al.
Any applications before I bring in the jury?
$2,380. Last went alone.
I'm going to give you some preliminary instructions.
If they say spaghetti and meatballs, you tell them orchetta with broccoli raw. If they say John Gotti, you tell them Rudolph Giuliani.
That's not a good one now, dude.
74% of Americans associated Italian Americans with organized crime. Again, it is our job to make sure people know the other side of Italian American culture.
Well, I'll say it. That was totally uncalled for.
Father Antintola's forgetting who his friends are. What are you gonna do? Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Really, though, how dare he? What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna cut him a new one.
No.
Carmela is one of your biggest supporters and friends. How dare you let her suffer humiliation and embarrassment at the hands of an outsider? Unfortunately, because of her husband's high profile in the waste industry, Carmela's the one who bears the brunt of these insults. But there were many of us who were equally offended. I suggest you think about who really keeps this parish alive year after year.
Fair point. You are taking their money.
Mussolini was Hitler's bitch!
Hey, here, Cubs, and get out of here, you son of a bitch!
Oh my.
That better not be Columbus. Take it down.
The way our ancestors did.
No. Now we get Christopher.
We will make arrests. What the fuck is this, Joey?
They get a permit, Sil.
I remember this, Joey.
Come on, you too.
Oh, there we go.
All right, we gotta go.
We gotta go. Oh, well, you're a little too late. Oh. It's not funny, but it's just so. But it was.
What'd he say?
Oh, he's all apologetic now. I let him have it.
Oh, whatever. You did what you could.
I couldn't leave here without saying something.
You know, I gotta go. I'm getting my new crown today.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Mom tried to call you. She wants you to pick up some steaks and eggplants before you come home.
She can't
I
do
hate
it.
that. When someone tells me to stop somewhere on my way home, I just want to go home.
I'll go through the drive-thrus, but I'll go. And get pizza, you know what I mean?
Tell her I said thanks a lot.
What? When? Oh, no. Oh, God, that's terrible. Karen had an accident on Pompton Avenue. She's dead.
Jesus. That's Bobby's wife, Karen.
The one, yeah.
I used to stalk out on that shop right last week.
You talking about Karen? Great kid. What's Bobby gonna do? He adored that woman.
What the fuck you doing getting pinched for public disturbance when his family's on trial?
Oh, Jesus.
It's my idea.
The fuck?
This is something that hits home. I can't turn the other cheek on it.
The fuck's with you? I count on you to be the most level-headed guy I got.
My father was a knight of Columbus. We're the victims here.
Oh, you write a check too?
You were still out of line. You're right. 100%. As your consigliere, I think the guys, and myself too, we need your leadership on it.
All right. Good morning, Assemblyman. You know this protest with the Indians and Columbus Day? Well, we need somebody to make it go away.
Oh, boy, that's a tough one. Real hot potato. My hands are tied on this one. Sorry.
Yeah, fine.
I will be attending the parade, as always. You got my support there.
In your relationship with these men, you have replaced your father with your brother. They're seeking your brother, i.e., your father's acceptance.
Del Redclear, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm Henry Caruso. I'm pleased to meet you. I represent a group of concerned citizens about this protest you're spearheading, no puns intended. Really not in your best interest to go through with this fucking thing.
Well, if you come here to intimidate me, you don't know much about Indian resolve.
You remember this guy?
Very nice Cody. He was an actor in the movies.
You're a fucking poster boy. Wasn't even a fucking Indian. Second generation Sicilian from Louisiana named Spiro Decote.
Well, I think you better leave now.
Guy's a total fucking phony. Total fugazi. You keep up your bullshit.
Oh my God.
We're gonna go wide with this thing.
Knock yourself out.
It's all yours to tell.
With 50 men, we could subjugate them.
Subjugate?
That doesn't sound like a slave trader to you?
George Washington had slaves. The father of our... Teaching your son that if Columbus was alive today, he would go on trial for crimes against humanity like Milosevic.
Probably would. But...
So you finally read a book and it's bullshit.
He was a victim of his time.
Who cares? It's what he did.
He discovered America is what he did. He was a brave Italian explorer. And in this house, Christopher Columbus is a hero. Just all.
Another funeral.
Mm-hmm.
My love. My sweet love.
You know what I heard one time? Phil was on the phone. He was talking with somebody about how Bobby was the only one of them who doesn't have a Kamada. They were laughing at him. I'll go first this time. I'll bring my eggplant parm over to Bobby's.
They got a whole routine when this happens.
There he is. John, look. I'm sorry I missed Allegra's nursing school graduation, but I made it up to her.
Stick it in your ass.
Hey, Count Chokey.
What the fuck, John?
Keep him away from me.
Hmm?
You saw how I was with them at dinner the other night? Something going on.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's talking too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's costing me money.
I'm surrounded by death. My husband, my son, my friend. And look at me. My youth, my looks, they're gone.
No. That's from not taking care of yourself.
Do you have any idea what it feels like?
I don't think he has feelings.
Yeah.
Not those type of feelings.
I'm having a lot of trouble dealing with this. I don't think I can do this. I don't think there's anything I can do.
You can be there for me. You can comfort me.
Hey, don't do that. Duh.
What
Who
about
do you
me?
think you're with?
What do I get out of it?
There it is.
Wow.
Oh, your shit. It's all about you, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not all about me, but I mean...
Yeah, it is.
Then get the fuck out.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be like this.
How should it be, huh? How the fuck should it be?
Mm-hmm.
This is Pio mine. Just broke her maiden at Belmont last month. A lot of speed.
I'm buying her.
Cool, man.
She's beautiful, huh? Don't you know somebody over there at Deer Park Casino in Connecticut?
Marty, my niece's husband.
We need somebody to make her go away.
What's wrong with freedom of speech?
Well, it's a lot of talk today.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say I don't have any sympathy for the red man.
Why is that?
Jews, because of their history, have common cause with the oppressed.
That's right. Christopher Columbus was no better than Adolf Hitler.
Hey, whoa.
Took it a little too far.
You're talking out of your ass. Columbus and Hitler. You're trivializing the Holocaust. Frankly, Reuben, I'd like you to leave my house.
Anti-Semitism?
That's right.
Fuck you too, my man!
Ooh.
Never make comparisons with Hitler.
It's
just avoid that as a comparison.
It's great your family could come down.
They're leaving tomorrow.
Dad? Dad?
Mm.
Dad, Sophia locked the door.
He don't care.
Yeah,
He's a, I can't.
Barely hanging on.
Yeah, right now he's a father of 2 kids and...
What a heartbreak, huh? You know, I remember the first time I met her like it was yesterday. I'll never forget. She said I looked like Pablo Picasso. But one day she showed me a picture of him. You know, she was right.
That's very touching. Let me get Bobby for you.
I don't know if he's going to pick me up for court tomorrow morning.
Maybe you should let Bobby be for a little while. Think about his needs instead of your own.
Please, don't villainize me here.
Oh my.
God.
There's your man. There's your man.
We don't have to hide, baby.
Oh boy, Janice.
There you go.
Congrats, Janice. Yeah.
Now I can devote my...
She only likes things she can't have a kind of, or like there has to be a chase of some sort or something.
Oh. Oh, yeah. You need me, slut.
Maybe they are.
There he is. What'd I say? Right on cue. Chief! Chief Doug Smith, tribal chairman of the Mohunk Indians and CEO of Mohunk Enterprises. An honor.
Thanks for coming all the way down here. So, Chief, he told you about the shit going down in Newark?
Small element. Ruins it for the rest of us.
Yeah, well, this fucking protest. You know, they're burning Columbus in effigy down there.
People like Red Clay, they're out of touch. They're in their ivory towers. They don't understand the economic opportunity that funds much of the Native American community.
Well, we all got kids. We don't want to see our heritage attacked, that's all.
I don't necessarily think they're attacking your heritage. They're just
disagree with Columbus.
I passed most of my life as white until I had a racial awakening and discovered my Mohonk blood. My grandmother, her mother was a quarter Mohonk.
And all this happened when the casino bill got passed, right?
I'm sorry I didn't make it last
Kid,
night.
she's okay. Yeah, she's fine with
My
that.
Bible group had a potluck for the homeless, and I was on cleanup crew. So. We've been neighbors. I know that we don't talk much, but if you want to, I'm here for you.
Stay away. Stay away from her about it.
Yeah.
What is it?
She never misses an opportunity.
Karen wanted me to pick up steaks and eggplants, and I was mad at her for sending me. I was mad at her, but I was stuck in traffic because of her accident. I should have been there to help her, but I was mad at her.
Doug, how are you?
Tony, I wish I had better news. I struck out. Red Clay didn't go for it. The guy pretended he didn't even know me. You believe the son of a bitch?
It's nice meeting you, and I appreciate the effort.
You gotta let me make it up to you. Come on up, spend a day, Sill, whoever you want. Great.
What the fuck did he say about Iron Eyes Cody? That don't mean nothing anyway, because it's like knowing James Connor's an Italian.
I felt unworthy to even be in his presence. I was so moved by him. And then I look at Ralphie. Somehow I have to find a way to move away from the darkness and toward the light.
What does this man do?
He works with my brother, but he's not like the others.
Back to Ralph. You've got to sit him down, speak the truth, Jan, but with the compassion and respect that you're famous for. And say goodbye.
To this operation. Whenever I'm in one of these places, I remember that my grandmother was part Fagawi. She was. They were a nomadic tribe, and they wander around, they get lost, and they go, where the Fagawi?
Tony, can we talk a minute? Buy you a drink?
Yeah, sure.
You got suitcases. One's all we needed. And a very big one. Oh. This is going to be ugly. Or it's going to turn into something stupid. Oh, my. There's your man.
This is the last of this stuff I had at Rose.
Oh, okay.
And Nito.
Your shoes. Didn't I ask you to take your shoes off when you came in this house?
Sorry, hon.
You forgot. So that's just it. You fucking forgot!
Oh, God.
Oh, Janice.
Get out!
What's that?
I'll kill you, bitch. You crazy cunt!
Oh, Janice.
Oh, no.
Janice.
Oh, my God. Ay, ay, ay.
Wow. Moving on to Bobby, I guess, now.
How does she think she can move on?
That's Janice.
I know.
She's what she wants. And
she don't care.
Nope.
Maybe we ought to just whack this prick. Who the fuck are you kidding? All you thought about was blackjack. Fucking Chief Smith wants Frankie Valli to come up there and play a week. That's what this whole fucking junket was about.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad blood with Frankie's manager, so the chief wants me to call him directly as payback for him reaching out to Red Clay. Well, you're gonna make the fucking call.
I ain't seen Frankie for years.
Oh, shit. You're making the fucking call.
I don't know what you're so hot about. They discriminate against all Italians as a group.
Group. Fuck happened to Gary Cooper? That's what I'd like to know.
He died.
Gary Cooper. Now, there was an American. The strong, silent type. He did what he had to do. And did he complain? Did he say, oh, I come from this poor Texas, Irish, illiterate fuck? Because my people got fucked over.
T, not for nothing. But you're getting a little confused here. That was the movies.
And what the fuck difference does that make? Columbus was so long ago, he might as well have been a fucking movie. I don't know, if he was a Metagon around nowadays, he'd be a member of some victims group. The abused cowboys, the gays, whatever the fuck.
He was gay, Gary Cooper?
No!
Oh, Chris.
Let me ask you a question. All the good things you got in your life, did they come to you because you're Calabrese? You own one of the most profitable topless bars in North Jersey. Now, did you get all this shit because you're Italian? No, you got it because because you're smart, because you're whatever the fuck.
We got to tiptoe around the Indians, though, don't we? We can't call our teams the Braves or the Tomahawks.
Oh, you take it up with Frankie Valli when you talk to
him. Okay. Wow.
That was a sudden ending there. That was just like
that
a
was
conversation.
Like, yeah.
That was a weird episode. That's kind of like a humorous, like a comedic.
Makes you think. Even like right now, we have things that are people
similar situations
happening, and it just you think it'll go away, but it doesn't.
There's always something. There's always
yeah.
I mean, we always will re-examine history through a different lens. It is what it is.
And it will continue to repeat itself as much as we say.
I don't take much pride in Columbus.
I'm not really a Columbus fan myself. I'm not seeing. I don't care that you're Italian. It's fine. I don't have an Italian in me, but.
So this one, it dealt with the Columbus issue, obviously. It dealt with Janice and Ralphie. Mm-hmm. Showed more of that. And it dealt with Karen's death, I guess.
Yes, that was
which was pretty sad. Yeah, it was sad within this episode. This episode seemed more comedic. It seemed like I guess the whole Columbus, it seemed more of a jokey and a serious situation. But then you have but I guess it shows how that could turn into a serious situation by people caring too much about stuff that doesn't matter. Yeah. You know, like how like look at Sill's getting way too involved and now it's...
And this is, we've all had these issues with death, somebody...
And random deaths, can occur at any moment.
We have to think of our last things, that went down. I had one not recently, which I'm not gonna, but and it's a lot deeper if you listen.
Interesting when you saw the wives at the funeral and how they were all kind of together as a unit. Mourning, I guess, Karen, and then you saw the guys, all the husbands, and it was just whatever. And that's how they always are at every funeral. It's always just all right, whatever. And I think it's telling that Janice switched up on Ralphie after Karen's death. She waited till she saw herself had an opportunity where she could get in perhaps with Bobby, who she sees is a good person for that lifestyle, the best person you can find in that lifestyle, I would say, within the Mafia.
I'm sure there's a piece over that wants to have that relationship. Problem is with her, she can't reciprocate it, so
exactly.
she'll
it's all
ruin
for selfish reasons. I think it's
about how it makes her feel.
But she's good at manipulating. She's good at playing ball when she needs to play ball, and then twisting things in a way to make them work for her.
Yeah.
It's curious to see how Ralphie will handle it because it's Tony's sister.
Yeah,
you
so
can't
he's
really directly do anything.
Yeah, I
mean,
don't know what's
but she's crazy.
He's got someone else mad at him too, so he's.
Well, yeah, what he did to Ro is just like, I mean, probably the best for Ro, but it's just like, what the fuck?
No, I'm
like,
talking about what's his name? He talked about his wife, made a joke about his wife.
Oh yeah, the Johnny Sack.
So he has.
I forgot about that story.
So he's got some people.
So yeah, he's got Johnny Sack pissed at him, and he seemed pretty pissed.
Yeah, he didn't. No,
he let it go. It's not gonna be let go. And
it's actually getting pissing him off.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna get worse. Because he has not really revealed what he's pissed off about.
Yeah.
So like, they really don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
If anything, it's just gonna make Johnny Sack and his people go harder against Tony's crew because it's as if it's just one more little thing that's driving a wedge between you guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just I still think the season's just gonna get rougher and rougher. I don't know. All right, guys.
Okay.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you next time.